Purdue University College of Liberal Arts hosted a CLA-exclusive event on January 12th at the Elliott Hall of Music, unveiling its slogan, "Think Broadly, Lead Boldly" for future college education.
We were trying to find a new way to identify what we think a liberal arts education can help students do.
This new tagline encourages students to have broad worldviews, to collaborate, and to take bold, courageous risks in making a difference.
Thinking broadly is like the main core of liberal arts.
Purdue alumnus Kevin Mayer spoke at the event and explained how he understood Think Broadly and Lead Boldly.
In a collaborative environment, you have to understand the people you're working with. So I think thinking broadly is really critical to anybody to be successful. And on the leadership side, I think it's really just an attitude. It's an attitude to move forward, to take a leadership position, to really differentiate yourself.
The value in liberal arts programs has been faced with criticism, and many people are questioning whether a college degree in liberal arts will pay off. Purdue alumnus Rusty Roof believes that students who think broadly and lead boldly will excel and succeed. He also gave an example of how technology and communication collaborate together to make a difference.
Facebook's a technology of social networking. What's social networking? It's relationships. So who sits and thinks, not coding the ones and zeros, but stops and thinks and says, how should those relationships work? What's the definition of a friend? How should we allow people to interact like that? It's not engineers that are coming up with that.
With reference to Purdue students who are in liberal arts majors, how should they think broadly and lead boldly during their college years?
Because they're studying communication or English or sociology or philosophy or the arts, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's only one career path for them, only one thing they can do.
Those classes are really part of a bigger picture. I mean, you're weaving together through the classes you take your academic background. And those learnings, those experiences are what you're going to take into the workplace or into whatever discipline you try to get into.
Many people think liberal arts courses are easy, relying on general lectures and an overview of information. However, Purdue's program enhances the student learning experience by offering better equipment and broader opportunities.
Yeah, there's just so many opportunities, and there's so much support for what you want to do. As long as you plan out and you work hard, you should be able to do anything you want here.
Liberal Arts Influentials is one of the classes that Purdue CLA encourages students to take. It features successful alumni presenting their stories to the students and helping them plan for their future. In addition to LA Influentials, Purdue CLA also provides many hands-on classes that allow students to gain in-depth knowledge and professional skills to use in their future careers.
And then you say you're an acting major and they go, "Oh, I didn't know they did that." And you're just like, "Ooh, that hurts a little bit." But then like they can come and see a show here and they're like, "That's really good, like I didn't expect that." Or when they actually do give it a chance and like come see what we do, they're impressed. They're always impressed, and that's cool to say, like, ha, you know.
When I was 7 years old, my mother told me that tomorrow will go a lot easier if you lay your clothes out the night before. And Purdue for me was laying my clothes out for the night before.
The more you take positions of leadership, you raise your hand for an opportunity to volunteer on something, you raise your hand to take a project that nobody wants, that's showing the people around you that you are willing to go the extra mile, to work hard to actually become a leader, and that's what sets people apart.
Forbes Business Magazine estimates that this generation of students will hold between 15 and 20 jobs throughout their careers. Not only is Purdue's College of Liberal Arts preparing students for this by giving them a vast array of skills to use in the future, but this new message is empowering them to do so. Reporting from Fast Track, I'm Ryan Strout.